Here's a list of the ingredients that you will need. When it says 1 cup, it's actually 1 tablespoon. The method that we use for measuring is we save the little scoopers from our baby's milk. So this is 1 cup as in relationship to this list, but I guess it's a tablespoon. So you're going to need soap, avocado oil, witch hazel, aloe vera, water, and so on. So what we'll do is start with one tablespoon of water with the water already boiling, like so. And none of that soap landed in that corn in the background, luckily. Mix that in there. Tap, tap, tap. Go straight to the avocado oil. Now, this is a recipe that my wife gave me, and I've been following that recipe. I didn't look up the recipe. I don't know about any what's the word, alternatives. So I don't know if you know um, olive oil is a good substitute for avocado oil. Hueponca, in this recipe for the baby wipes, is avocado oil? Can we substitute it for other oil like olive oil?
Yes.
Oh, we can.
If you don't boil the olive oil, you're good.
As long as you don't boil the olive oil?
Yeah, the olive oil.
Here's the witch hazel. Okay. And the witch hazel is to neutralize the oil, right? To break it apart?
No, the witch hazel is good for the skin.
Okay. Okay, so here's some witch hazel. And that requires 2 of these. Here's 1. And here's 2. We're almost out. So there's that. From there we already did our soap, we did our avocado oil, we did our witch hazel. We don't have any aloe vera, so we're not gonna use, that's not part of this makeup. We normally do, but since we don't have any and we're practicing social distancing as best as we can. And obviously it wasn't, so here's 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It wasn't in our list of supplies or food, so it just didn't make it. That's the short of it. Get a regular paper towel, roll of paper towel, and cut it in half using one of these knives, bread knives that has teeth on it. Hack at it with as if it was like a saw. And then I found these containers at the dollar store that holds half of a roll, like a glove. And basically, when you have the aloe vera gel in here, it's usually a little bit clumpy, so I think it's good to have the water boiling with the aloe vera and mixing it. It breaks it down a lot more. But since we don't have that here, we won't have to worry about all the mixing. What I also would normally do is wait for this to cool down a little bit. Again, these are just instructions that my wife gave me for this, so if you were to ask me if you can do this without boiling water, I would say I don't know. If you were to ask me why the boiling water is a good thing, I would tell you I don't know. What I could tell you is that we've been making heart wipes for over a year now. Our son is 2, and we used all the wipes that were given to us at the baby showers first. Once we finished those wipes, and we started making our own as opposed to buying some. I got the lid from an old dispenser. I cut a hole out on the cap of this for this reciprocal, and then I used a hot glue gun and I put it on there. And what I'll do is, so we use this for we travel with this a lot. It's cracked a few times where we like throw stuff on it, and I just use a hot glue gun to fix it. But anyways, once we pour the warm liquid on here, solution, this cardboard will get pretty soft within a couple of minutes. Then I take it out and I pull it out, and it feeds the same way, you know, most paper dispensers feed. So here we go. Let's try to stay around the edges. It's a little messy sometimes, so be cautious. You don't have to put the solution into the paper towel when it's this hot, but for the sake of this video, and since I'm not gonna do any editing, I'm doing it now. How much water was that? That was probably somewhere around 15 ounces, maybe a little bit more. The instructions that my wife gave me calls for 20, so you know, do that. This solution was so hot that I'm sure I can take out this already. Oh, there it goes. It is hot, and it's just breaking the cardboard apart. So it goes like that. There's your center. Again, it doesn't have to be this hot, so you can let it cool down a little bit. That way you don't accidentally burn your fingers or anything like that. Feed this through here. And there you go. You have wipes.